Oh, look, they're eating the mouse.
Alrighty, good afternoon folks, welcome to Sydney Zoo and welcome to our Tassie Devil presentation. So in this exhibit we've got two very handsome young devils. I should say the middle-aged devils. They're 3 years old. Most Tassie devils actually have a short lifespan of about 5 to 6 years. So two handsome young devils, Ned and Kelly. They've actually retired from the breeding program, so we're almost like a bit of a bachelor pad for these two now for about the rest of their lives. And they're snacking on some mice, some mints, and we've got some beef here today as well. So very carnivorous diet. And in fact, Tassie devils are our largest carnivorous marsupial living today. Up until 1937, it was the thylacine or the Tassie tiger, but now we have the Tasmanian devil to take that mantle. So we can see that they love munching down on this on these little snacks. They've got some mice at the moment. We'll get through the rest of the meat real soon. And we probably heard the devils a little bit earlier. You can certainly hear them now. Devils will make a whole range of different vocalisations. They've been recorded with up to 20 different sounds they can make. And they range from screams and squeals and almost like bellows throughout the forest at night, which is actually what gave them their name. The white settlers went down to Tasmania, heard screaming in the bushes. They thought they were devils in Tasmania. And they can also make little barking sounds, little arcs. And what's quite interesting is every arp is unique to the devil. They've got very distinct tones that is unique to the individual. And you're going to find that they also do little sneezes, which is what we heard before. Almost like a scuffly sneeze, and that's essentially a way to greet each other when you don't want to fight. You don't mean business. You're just coming in for a bit of friendly banter or to steal some food, and that's what you'll often hear with these two in between each other. They live together.
Oh, look,
they're normally
mouse.
solitary, so they don't normally live together in the wild, but they do come together over a big feed. Now in the wild that might be a big a wallaby that's been hit by a car, bit of carrion there. So that's what they're most notorious for. They eat dead things, and but that could range from things like birds to wallabies, through to rabbits, and any other unfortunate animal that's met its fate out there in the bush. Devils will come and clean it up. They're pretty important for the environment like that. They're a bit of a clean-up crew. There we go. Everyone's got a snack now. And you see they use those little hands as well. Their front paws are like little hands, so they can grab their food. But we saw that they constantly run past other snacks have thrown in there, so they've actually got really bad eyesight, really good sense of smell, really good hearing. And I'd like to think they don't have a very good sense of taste because they're constantly eating dead things, but they certainly will sniff things out later and come back to it. So they've got really strong jaws. So I have mild anxiety attacks when I see kids dangling over the fence here because they're capable of crushing all the small bones with ease. They're one of the few mammals that will snap bone and eat it and digest it. They love the marrow inside, and they're actually capable of standing on their hind legs to survey the surroundings or grab things that are just perched off the ground. So incredible jaw pressure. It's actually the strongest bite of any animal in relation to size. So it's said that if these were the size of a pit bull terrier, they'd be 5 times as strong yet again. So as I said, capable of snapping bone. So it makes me very wary when I clean the exhibit in the morning. And certainly it's unique amongst all the marsupials, all the Aussie animals. So they've essentially evolved to be able to break up carcasses of both. It's only enough for the devil, sorry, buddy. One for you. So they're capable of tearing up carcasses, shattering bones, skulls, and the whole thing. They really don't leave much left. Yep, just meat today, no kids. And if they fall in, they can't retrieve them. So they're essentially a really important part of the ecosystem. They get down there, they eat a whole bunch of different meat, they clean up so disease isn't spread to other animals. And as I said, they're usually solitary, but when it comes to a big feed, who can resist? That's when they socialise. They come together, they scuffle, they fight, they sneeze, they scream. They do what's called jaw wrestling, because they don't want to bite each other. If you've got incredible jaw pressure, you're going to hurt all your mates if you just sit there biting everyone. But they do what's called jaw wrestling, where they hit each other around the face with their jaws open. It's almost like a warning to say, hey, check out how big these teeth are. If I clean it down, it's going to mean business. So it's almost like a warning to tell the other guy to back off. Now, when they do that, they're sorting out who's top devil in the forest. So there might be up to 30 devils in that patch of forest. They're all dominating and trying to fight over who gets the best share. That's when they come together and have a squabble. When they do, obviously the cuts and bruises on their face, and they do their jaw wrestling, they're going to be open cuts and there's going to be blood and saliva amongst it. And unfortunately, that's how the devil facial tumour disease spreads. So there's a horrible disease that started up in '95. We don't quite know how it got here or where it came from, but it's massively affected the Tassie devil population. In fact, since '95, we've lost 95% of the Tassie devil population. They nearly went extinct. But thankfully, we've got some in our zoo system, over 1,000 in human care, and they've been slowly re-released in the back into the wild thanks to the efforts of Aussie Army. But that's pretty important because there's no other animal like them today. And in fact, up to 400 years ago, that's some of the mainland. But unfortunately got wiped out through competition for prey items with the dingo, and they've found the island is their last kind of resort habitat where they can thrive still today. As I said, it's a really dire situation down there at the moment. There's really not many left. But with slow introductions, we're seeing more and more devils are making their way across from the west coast now, thanks to the Australian Reptile Park and Aussie Army. So that's about it for our feeding of devils today, folks. But we've got more animals to show off. So koala talks next, koala presentation. You get to see our 3 koalas there. And then after that, we'll do a bit of kangaroo feeding as well. So thanks for coming along and watching our devils have a snack this afternoon. Hope you enjoyed the show.